So, using the iPhone 16 Pro Max in 2026, how has it held up? How has this phone held up since I got it last year in the same month of this year? It's actually coming up June 20th, I believe. Anyway, I'll tell you how has it been for me. So, I've been using it for almost a year now, like we said, and I will say the titanium actually is holding up pretty good. Sure, there's obviously, since I wear a case, there's no marks or any chips or scratches, but I noticed there's some smudge, like mainly on here, just some smudge build up when I wear a case. Or even without a case, but still, I just wipe it down. I clean your phone once, every day, because if you know, your phone is actually way more dirtier than a toilet seat. So you should really clean your phones when you get a chance. But surprisingly, this is the Desert Titanium I picked up. This is 256 gigs. Wouldn't it be crazy if I think this is, for this Pro Max, this is the 256 is the base one. If I got the Pro, I think it would be 128. But now people said 128 is too much or too little. But we're not going to that. But the battery life on it has been very good. I'll tell you something. I take this phone off around 2 in the morning or 3. I don't charge this thing at all. Only time I really need to charge up or top off the battery is if I'm going somewhere. Yes, I could also charge it using the car's charge it in the car. I don't like doing that all the time, but so I just take a battery bank and put it on the back of the phone and charges it up. But I really don't charge this thing, and sometimes I can tell you my best days from 2 to 4. Usually how I end off my day, but actually not that bad. I do enjoy it. With iOS 26 on this phone, I hadn't had any major bugs or anything to report there, but if we go back to a previous iOS version, I think it was iOS 18, I did have a bug with it. The screen would blur. Like if you swipe up to open apps or whatever, it would blur. Then it would just freeze. And then the screen would go black. But you can still hear what the phone's doing. You can still take screenshots if you want to do that. And a couple of hard resets and a factory, restarts. Factory restarts and then a factory reset. Well, the problem went away. The issue was I just had to, the things the most not important things were gone, but thankfully I had a backup. Some photos were moved to the iPad and the Mac, so that was good. So I really wasn't too like, oh, what's gonna happen to my my important stuff. That was fine. And the performance with this A18 Bionic chip is amazing. I do like the cameras, as you can see in some YouTube shorts. Oh, the whistle. YouTube shorts. I can really zoom into what I want now, which obviously with the iPhone 14 you couldn't do, but I'm not going to blame it. It was, yeah. I do like the phone, and when I was thinking, when I had the iPhone 14, I was going to upgrade. I did have some people say you could just wait for the 17, but I was like, honestly, I wasn't really interested. I seen leaks of the iPhone 17 before the 17 was out, When they officially launched, I was like, oh, that's a nice one. I was like, then I thought, oh, I should have waited. I was like, nah, I like my 16 Pro Max. Oh, speaking of 16 Pro Max, or the 16 series from Apple, how should I start? Apple Intelligence. Don't use it. Use it once. The camera control. Use it. I do use it quite often. But I have mine set to double click to open the camera. Because the accidental one click when you slightly press on this guy disturbs or interrupts what you're trying to do. So yeah, that's I enjoy it. The problem is some case manufacturers surely love to not include this piece right here, and just, in my opinion, that kind of hurts my hand, or just it gets in the way. So yeah, a case like this I like. We're not gonna get into the cases. You can watch someone else for that. And yeah, do I think the phone is still worth it in 2026? Well, yeah. The reason why is, let's see, you have an older phone. The iPhone 11, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 13 or 14 or whatever. 15, probably not. But for those phones, or even if you're using an older iPhone, 10s or whatever, yes, that's a big upgrade. You don't need to worry. You still get good stuff, and you're still going to get iOS updates for the foreseeable future, unlike the watches. But yeah, that is my using the iPhone 16 Pro Max in 2026. It's a long video, so it's going to take a while to edit this. But if you like this video, why don't you hit that subscribe, like, and comment. Hey, let me know if you're using the 16 Pro Max or Pro, or even the 16 and 16 Plus. How do you like it? Do you have any issues with it? Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.